Hey, thanks, John. Well, a family of 5 is saved after their house caught fire early this morning. Authorities say it happened on East Beard Road between South Finn and Farley Roads at about 2 a.m. The mother, Sarah Shavel, tells TV5 her family was asleep when the blaze broke out. Thankfully, her dog started barking, which woke them up. The cause remains under investigation. Emergency crews responded to a minor fire at SVSU's Brown Hall early this morning. Authorities say it happened at about 7 a.m. with a smart podium. The sprinklers extinguished the fire and caused some water damage. The first and second floors of the building will be closed for tomorrow. The third floor will remain open for staff. The university says any students with a class scheduled for tomorrow in Brown Hall should check the university's website to find out where your class will meet. There were no injuries and the cause remains under investigation. The U.S. Marine Corps reports 2 pilots have died in a helicopter crash near Yuma, Arizona. Marine Corps Air Station posted on Facebook saying the crash occurred at about 8:45 p.m. last night. The Marine Corps says the pilots of the AH-1Z Viper were conducting a routine training mission. The cause of the crash is under investigation. The names of the pilots who were killed have not been released pending notification of their families. Rapper Nipsey Hussle was shot and killed this afternoon, and 2 others were wounded in a shooting at the Los Angeles store owned by the artist. The shooting was reported around 3:20 p.m. in the Hyde Park section of the city. Eyewitnesses in the area say they heard multiple shots fired. Hussle opened the Marathon Clothing Company store in June of 2017. Police are investigating the shooting. The search continues for a missing man with Alzheimer's being sought by the Cass County Sheriff. 78-year-old Larry Waldschmidt was last seen Wednesday around 5:30 p.m. He was last seen in his white 2002 Ford Escape without his medications, identification, or money. If you see him, call the Cass County Sheriff. In your nation, former Vice President Joe Biden was accused of kissing the back of the head of a Nevada political candidate in 2014. But as Tony DeCopa reports, Biden says he doesn't believe he's ever acted inappropriately with women, and if he did, it was not intentional.
Lucy Flores was a member of the Nevada legislature when she ran for lieutenant governor in 2014. Then Vice President Joe Biden visited the state for a pre-election rally. Flores says he approached her as she prepared to go on stage.
Out of nowhere, I feel Joe Biden put his hands on my shoulders, get up very close to me from behind, lean in, smell my hair, and then plant a slow kiss on the top of my head.
In an article in New York Magazine, Flores wrote that the incident made her feel uneasy, gross, and confused. On Sunday, Biden released a statement that read in part, "In my many years on the campaign trail and in public life, I have offered countless handshakes, hugs, expressions of affection, support, and comfort. And not once, never did I believe I acted inappropriately." White House advisor Kellyanne Conway noted that the allegation came from a fellow Democrat.
I think Joe Biden has a big problem here because he calls it affection and handshakes. His party calls it completely inappropriate.
Biden is said to be weighing a run for the White House, and Flores knows some will question why she waited until now to tell her story. But she says that's the point.
It does not belong in any kind of a professional setting, much less in politics, and that is something that we should consider when we are talking about the background of a person who is considering running for president.
Biden is expected to announce a decision on 2020 in the coming weeks. Tony DeCopa, CBS News, New York.
Senators Bernie Sanders and Amy Klobuchar, 2 Democrats now running for president, both said that they see no reason to doubt what Flores is saying about Biden. They added that it's up to him and the voters to make a judgment about it. New tonight, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg is calling for regulators to play a more active role in establishing rules for the internet. It's to help screen harmful content, election integrity, along with privacy and data portability. He said if governments and regulators update the rules for the internet, we could preserve the freedom of expression for entrepreneurs to build new things and protect society from, quote, broader harms. Facebook was condemned this month when it failed to stop a live stream by the New Zealand terrorist attack suspect. A construction project beginning this week could cause some headaches on your morning commute. Next, find out which area in mid-Michigan you should try to avoid for the next several months. Plus, color guard teams flock to mid-Michigan for the annual Circuit Championships. Still ahead, all the magic and sounds from the event. And start your work week the right way with a cup of coffee and TV5 Wake Up. Get caught up on all the news you missed overnight, starting at 4:30 a.m. Now here's John.